Have you ever disliked somebody and told them you like them? It's conversation time today on Wednesday Wisdom.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey everybody, how you doing today? Today we are talking about Proverbs 10:18, and I really want to dive right in to this scripture, so let's go right ahead. Here's what it says. The one who conceals hatred has lying lips, and whoever utters slander is a fool. Now what this sounds like at first is, if I don't say anything about when I don't like somebody, then I'm in trouble. And if I say anything about not liking somebody, then I'm in trouble. But it actually means a lot more than that. So I think the first part of it is very straightforward. If you dislike somebody and you tell them to their face that you like them or that there's nothing wrong, then you have lying lips. And I think that's pretty obvious because you're obviously lying to that person. I think a lot of us have a tendency to do that to avoid conflict. And instead, we just kind of avoid that person altogether and we don't talk to them instead of dealing with the issue at hand. Okay? And then we go to the next part, and whoever utters slander is a fool. So that's when you're talking about that person behind their back. You're talking about how you dislike that person to other people. Now, odds are we don't like everybody, or at least we don't like what they're doing. So how can we address this? If we're not supposed to not say anything, and we're not supposed to say anything to other people, there's only one category that's left. And that is to have an honest to God conversation with the person that we have a dislike for, or a dislike for the actions and what they're doing. Are these conversations easy? No, especially when it's somebody you actually do care about, because you can care about somebody and especially dislike what they're doing. But we have to be honest and have integrity, and if we want to maintain good relationships and act like Christ, we need to have those conversations with those people. Christ had those conversations with the Pharisees. You know, he told them he didn't like what they were doing. And he did that out of love. And sometimes it might not have seemed like that, but they sure as heck didn't do it out of love. And so we need to address the people that we have a misunderstanding with. We definitely can't tell them everything's okay because that's lying and that's a sin. And we definitely can't gossip about them behind their backs or try to talk to other people about it and vent to other people. Now, if you have a secure person that you need to share with that you think will give you good advice about how to approach the situation, that's different. That's seeking counsel. But if you're just going and spouting off at the mouth about your dislike for that person with no search and intent for a solution for the problem, then that's slander. And we can't do that. So basically, the option that's left for this verse in Proverbs 10:18 is highlighted in Matthew 18:15, where it says to rebuke privately. Now that's between a brother and sister of Christ, but I really believe that if you have a good relationship with somebody or a relationship at all, you can do that in a way, a gentle way, to where you can still rebuke, but you can do it with enough grace. And you can say, hey, I don't think we're on the same page here. Instead of just shouting, hey, I don't like what you're doing, or I don't like you, I don't think we're on the same page here. And I want to give you a chance to make it right. And I want to make it right. Because maybe I'm doing something wrong that I don't understand. And you see, there's a way to approach that conversation with grace and with love that may just open some doors for you. Now, even if you do that and that person rejects that, okay, then maybe that's a time for you to take a break from that person and set a boundary there, okay, a healthy boundary, all right? And that doesn't mean you don't forgive them. That means you may go back later and try it again, okay? But we have to let people figure that out for themselves sometimes. But by all means, do not tell them you like them when you don't, or you don't mind what they're doing when you do, and don't talk about them behind their backs. And that's today's Wednesday Wisdom from Proverbs. Hey, please subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that bell, and we will talk to you soon. Share this video with your friends. Have a blessed week.